Vice President J.D. Vance might be first in line for the most powerful job in the world, but only this week did he get a glimpse of the Oval Office. It has been a whirlwind week for the 40-year-old vice president as President Trump began the start of his second term. On Monday, Vance was sworn into office as second in command. On Tuesday, he was virtually speechless as he walked into the famous office of the Commander-in-Chief for the very first time. The moment he entered the iconic room full of history was all captured on camera. Speaker Mike Johnson, who met with Trump and Vance at the White House that day, posted the video of Vance walking into the Oval Office on X. As we gathered for our meeting at the White House yesterday, J.D. Vance mentioned to us that he had never before visited the Oval Office. I told him and President Trump that I had to capture the moment on video, he wrote with the video. In it, Trump could be seen making his way down the hall of the West Wing with Vance trailing behind him as staffers stepped out of the way. They were then ushered into the Oval Office by Trump's longtime aide Margot Martin. "Wow," Vance said as he walked into the room and took it all in. "It's pretty crazy." "Wow," he laughed. Trump at that point turned around and asked his number two about having never been in the Oval Office. Vance looked somewhat stunned as he surveyed his surrounding and confirmed he had never been in the office. "This is incredible," he said in disbelief. Before being elected vice president, Vance served as a senator representing Ohio for nearly 2 years. But it appears he never received an invite for a sit-down with Democratic President Joe Biden during his time in Washington. Only in America can a hard-working young man from Appalachia rise from his humble circumstances to enter the Oval for first time as Vice President of the United States, Johnson added on X. While Vance had never been in the Oval Office before, he was one of the first new administration officials to see the changes made there since the shift from Biden to Trump. The office makeover took place in just hours during inauguration activities and included a series of swaps from the rug and portraits to personal decorations and a Diet Coke button. Top Republicans gathered there on Tuesday afternoon as they strategized jump-starting their agenda with a newly installed GOP trifecta. But his Oval Office visit was not Vance's only big first this week as he carried out one of his main duties as vice president, swearing in Trump cabinet members and new senators. Vance administered the oath of office for Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Tuesday after he was Trump's first cabinet nominee confirmed by the Senate. He also participated in the swearing-in of his replacement representing Ohio and Rubio's replacement representing Florida in the Senate, John Husted and Ashley Moody.